Hey, baby. Hey. You've already fallen asleep, I see. Man, you really were tired. You just crashed on the couch. Look at you. Look at you. How is this real? Sometimes I still don't get how I've ended up in this position. I mean, I'm glad you're asleep because this would sound dumb as hell if you could hear me. I never thought I'd have this. I never thought I'd have you. How are you just there on my couch? You've just come here, crashed on my couch after we've gone on a date. Gone on a date. An actual just date. And not like all those other ones. Not a fake date. Where it's like, oh yeah, let's go out and go through this formal procedure of, I don't know, whatever the hell a relationship's supposed to be. But I don't even know. It feels like it's not even a date when it's me and you. It's just us being together. Because we really, really like each other. And it's just natural and it's not forced. And now you're just at my place. And you're so comfortable that you're just napping on my couch. Like, what? How? God, I thought I gave up on this so long ago. I was always the same. So many relationships? No, they weren't even relationships. Dates, experiences with people, whatever you want to call it. And that would never be like this. It was always super one-sided. Or just, I don't know, I think the main thing was that anyone I ended up being interested in never, like, cared. Sure, they flirted and it's like, oh, yeah, definitely like you, but I feel like half the people that get into relationships just for the sake of being in a relationship, they don't actually care if there's any actual connection there, or if it makes sense. I don't even know what I'm saying. But they're always lacking that one thing. I feel bad. I almost feel like I led them people on, because I would always bail pretty quick. Because I knew where things were going. And I never wanted anyone to get hurt. But it ended up hurting me a lot. Man, it feels so long ago now. I remember there was a real specific time, a real specific moment where I just decided that it was impossible to find someone genuine. Someone that you could have a genuine connection with. And I mean, let's be real, I'm hardly... I made it more difficult for myself just by being me. The most antisocial person imaginable. I mean, it's not like that I'm antisocial, it's just... I find it really hard to merge with social, like, friend groups and stuff. I've always preferred to be on my own, and I guess because of that I've gotten so used to being on my own. I don't really know how to be with other people. And I'm like, if I can barely make good friends, how am I gonna find a partner? Like, what? This isn't gonna happen. And when that kind of dawned on me, I kind of just gave up, I guess. Or I guess I just started focusing on myself instead. Because I needed to focus on myself really bad. I am so far from perfect. I needed to improve myself. It really wasn't a great combo there, was it? Just killer self-confidence and all of the greatest opportunities to find meaningful connections with people. And then lo and behold, look who shows up. It was you. It was you. I still remember that day that I met you. Of all the places to meet, the most cliche in the coffee shop. I mean, it wasn't super weird considering I did work there. But when you came in, I was like, wow, that is a beautiful person. Wow. I think my brain was just repeating the word wow over and over again. I must have looked so stupid. I don't know if my mouth was just open as I was staring at you. And then I immediately realized that I was staring, and I'm like, oh, I should probably get back to work before I look like an absolute creep. But before I did, you saw me, and you smiled at me. I'll never forget that smile. That smile. Your smile. You're even half smiling in your sleep right now. God, I want to protect that so much. But the weirdest part about that day was that you asked for my number. No one's ever asked for my number. I didn't even know that was the thing that happened. I mean, yeah, we had like some banter while you were ordering, and then when I came and delivered your drink, it was the cutest way that you did it as well. It was so dorky. You asked for some napkins, and then I gave you some, and then you left. And then you came back and you said that there was like something weird on the napkin and you needed like another one. And I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? What's on the napkin? And you had written your number on it. And before I even had a chance to open my mouth, you were blushing and you just like ran away so quick. So adorable. Simultaneously incredibly confident, but really shy at the same time. It was so cute. It's weird though, I never really thought that we would actually have that much of a connection from that. I'm like, sure, cute person gives me their number. Let's, take a leap and see where this goes. But then we ended up being interested in like super similar things. We played the same games. We even listened to the same kind of music. But I think it was more like your values and stuff that I really fell in love with. And just the way that you spoke to me was so different from everyone before. I'm so used to having to constantly ask questions and try and make the other person feel like included and like I'm interested in what they, who they are. And I'm so used to just never getting it in return. I can barely remember the last time someone asked, like, hey, how are you? more than just like basic small talk. I feel like it's the rarest thing to find someone who's actually like going to ask you, how's that thing that you're working on going? I noticed this happen to you, like, how are you feeling? Everything is so surface level with most people. It doesn't even take that much effort to sort of be like, let's read the context and like read the room. Maybe this person would like to be asked how they're doing on like a deeper level. And that was exactly what you did. It almost makes me like tear up thinking about it, because I've never felt cared for like the way you make me feel. You ask questions that no one asks. You don't just ask me like how I am. You're like, I don't know, what am I saying? This sounds so stupid. God, I'm glad you're asleep. I don't know, it's hard to think of examples because you do it so much. But it's like, I don't know, maybe I'll post like a song or something to like my story, whatever. But then you'll like a week later, you'll bring it up in conversation and you'll tell me that you actually like listened to it. And you'll ask me like, what did I like about it? And it's like you pay attention to these things that no one gives a damn about. No one should give a damn about it. Why would anyone care? But you do care. And like you can tell, man. Social stuff's always been weird for me. I guess on the outside, I'm pretty extroverted looking, right? But man, is that so far from the truth. The old social battery is a very limited resource. I've always struggled to maintain friendships because I'm always saying no to things. I'm always saying, no, I don't really want to hang out today, or I won't join this, I don't know, Discord call with like 10 people in it. I've always preferred more small groups. I like more one-on-one friendships and things. And with you, I feel like you're kind of the same in a way. You always, even like before we started properly dating, I don't know, you'd always make me feel so comfortable. Why do you make me so comfortable in ways that I'm never comfortable? You'll ask me to go somewhere with you or join you for lunch with like your friends, but you'll always know my limits, and you'll know, I don't know, it's like you give me space because you know that I work on like my own projects and that I really enjoy like my alone time. I think that's the biggest thing for me, is that it's ironic. It's my biggest curse, basically. It's a blessing and a curse. I really love being alone, but I also hate it. I feel like I have very few real friends. I'm constantly feeling guilty about not having more of a social presence. But at the same time, I really love when I can just be on my own and be comfortable. I don't have to worry about how I look or how I sound or what if I said something wrong. God, if I said something wrong, wow, isn't that every single social interaction I ever have. It's so hard. But the most special thing about you is that I can be alone with you. I don't have to be alone anymore. What the fuck? Why am I crying? Are you kidding me? I don't have to be alone. Like now, I'm at home. This is my, stupid as it sounds, this is my safe space. And you're just in it. And I don't feel uncomfortable. How do I not feel uncomfortable? I feel like everything's exposed. All my secrets and my life is here on display for you. And you just seem to love it. I'm so used to, I don't even know, because I've never had this before. God, I'm rambling so much. I can't help it when I look at you like this, sleeping so beautifully. So beautiful. Why are you so beautiful? How is this possible? How did I get you? I'm not attractive enough to have you. But there's loads of people who'd be after you. Maybe they'd be a lot more worthy of you than I am. Why the hell would you choose me? I'm not that special. I'm not that special at all. I'm just me. An incredibly flawed person. I'm trying to be better, but this wasn't part of the plan. You weren't part of the plan. When I gave up so long ago, feels like so long ago, my goal was to become the best version of myself I could be. You know, like, I wanted to improve parts of myself and become stable and get more confidence, and I thought, wow, okay, now when I get there, maybe then I'll deserve someone like you. Maybe then it won't be so hard to talk to people and feel comfortable. Maybe I won't feel so alone then. But you really ruined my plan by showing up halfway through. I'm not there yet. I'm not perfect. Why would you love me now? I'm not ready. I didn't get to fix everything about me. I didn't get to fix all the things that are wrong with me. And for some reason, you still like me. Why do you like me? All I want to do is give you everything, though. Because I've never felt like this before. You constantly reassure me. You're constantly giving me compliments that I really feel I don't deserve. You're telling me that I'm handsome and that I'm talented, and you're so nice to me. Why are you so nice to me? The dumbest thing is the thing I love about you the most. Is when you hug me. Because I don't know how long I went without being hugged. I never really thought about it or realized until you hugged me the first time. It was such a warm hug. It wasn't just a friendly hug. It's like you were telling me that it was okay. You were telling me it was okay to be me. And every hug feels the same with you. They're always like that. But you've made me feel so cared for. I fell in love with you so fast. It was scary. I tried to tell myself that I should take it slow and that I shouldn't rush it or I'm gonna scare you away. Because I'm so scared that I'm gonna lose you. But I want to love you so much. I constantly want to tell you how much I love you. I want to hug you. I want to hold your hand all the time. I want to take you everywhere and go on adventures with you and explore and talk about everything that you love. I want to hear about every story that's ever happened to you in your life. I want to share everything with you. But I have to keep holding back because I don't want to be too clingy. I don't want you to see how desperate I am. That is desperate, the word. Maybe. The one thing we haven't talked about much is previous relationship experience and all that. I guess you assume that I've been on a few dates or I don't know. But you don't know. You don't know that you're the first person that I've been with. Properly been with. You're the first person I've ever loved. You're the only person I've ever loved. And I'm so scared that if you find out that you're just gonna think I'm a burden. Because it's like, oh, here's this clingy guy who has all this built up, I don't know, emotion that he's gonna dump onto me. I'm so scared of telling you that you're my first. And I don't even know why. I don't know if I'm expecting you to laugh or just be disappointed. I don't know. I don't know what to expect, but I'm scared. Because like I said, I'm not perfect. I never got to be perfect before I met you. It's really scary being exposed and you seeing these flaws before I have a chance to hide them. I want to open up completely to you because you've made me feel like I can be flawed and that we can both be flawed. I mean, you're not flawed at all. You're perfect to me. You're so kind and sweet and generous, and you're so caring. God, you're so caring. I love how caring you are. I love how you pay attention to the little things and you pick up on stuff that no one notices, and that you ask me questions, and that you listen to me, and that you let me ramble about whatever new thing I'm on. Whether it's a music thing or a project or whatever it is, it doesn't matter to you. I don't know how. I don't know how you enjoy listening to me ramble, but somehow you do. And oh my God, I love listening to you. I could listen to you forever. I love everything about you. I don't know what it would do to me if I lost you. It's been so long. And it's not even that. It's not that it's like, oh, I haven't been with anyone and now I have someone and I'm scared to lose it. That's not the reason. Having someone is not the reason I'm scared. It's because it's specifically you. You are a person I never want to lose. Our connection that we have is something I never want to lose. Man, I love making myself just like upset after a fun day out with you as you sleep on my couch and you have no idea what's going on. You just look so sweet. I don't know where that came from, but I'm just so grateful for you. I don't know if you can hear me in those dreams, but I really, really love you. And I really hope you never leave me. Please don't leave me. Huh? You're sleep talking, right? Or you just snored or something? Please tell me you just woke up, right? And that you haven't been awake this whole time. Oh God, no. You weren't supposed to hear that. Why did I... Honey, I didn't mean to say all that. Yeah, okay, I can come over there. You want me to be on the couch? Okay. Baby, I'm sorry. Well, I'm sorry for dumping all that on you. I didn't think I was dumping anything. I thought you were asleep. Was that too much? Did I say something bad? You what? Say that again, please. Just say it again. I love you too. I love you so much. I don't know how you love me. Look at me. I'm a mess now. My eyes are all watery and I'm all sniffly. Oh, I bet you think I would have sounded like a complete idiot. No, honey. You're just gonna hug me. I wasn't kidding, you know. I really love your hugs. I'm sorry if that was too much stuff. I really did just think you were asleep. You just mean so much to me. And I'm just really, really happy that I'm with you. And I really appreciate having you. You do too. What, you feel the same way about what? What about a lot of the things that I mentioned? About being flawed together? Of course I wouldn't judge you. What would I have to judge you about? You're perfect. No, you are. So am I. I guess we just have to keep looking at each other through each other's eyes, right? And then we're both perfect. I'm sorry. It's It's hard to talk about this stuff because I've never talked to anyone about it before. I can't believe you just sat there and listened. That's kind of unfair. You didn't want to interrupt. You thought I'd stop if you woke up. Yeah, I probably would have. I didn't want to scare you with all this, with how insecure I really am about a lot of stuff. I know I try and put up a brave face and act confident and all that. Because I want to be strong for you. I want to be strong for your problems that you have and that you need help with. I want to be your rock. I feel like I can't do that if I'm falling to pieces. You can be my rock, honey. I love you so much. So much. Yeah, I know I can talk to you about all this kind of thing. I know I can trust you. I'm just years of being alone and scared of sharing anything personal, I guess. It's a hard habit to break. But I'm not alone anymore. Or even, I guess I am still alone in some sense, but I'm alone with you. Alone with you. I'll try and talk more about this. About things I'm scared of or worried about. Because you know you're safe too, telling me that kind of thing. Yeah, I guess it's only fair that I tell you stuff too. Yeah, I want our bond to be as strong as possible too. Yeah, I do want to know everything about you. You want to know everything about me too? Okay. Baby. The one thing you need to know about me is that I'm desperately, deeply, devotedly in love with you.